Hey everybody, welcome to Algo Prep Master, and in this video we'll be building a React Native calculator and we'll be diving into the world of mobile app development using React Native. It's a popular JavaScript framework for building native apps. We'll be walking through the process of building a calculator app from scratch, starting with setting up our development environment all the way through to coding the final product. Whether you're a seasoned developer looking to learn a new framework or a beginner just starting out, this tutorial is for you. So grab your laptop and let's start coding. Also, I'm going to include a GitHub repository for this app in the description. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is start a new terminal and type npx create expo app, and we're going to call it calculator. Now that it's installed, we're going to cd into the calculator and we're going to run a quick npm run web. This way it will tell us which dependencies we need to install before we run this app. What we're going to do is just copy those dependencies and install it back and paste it back to the terminal so it would install those dependencies. All right, now we're ready to go. So let's go into our app.js. Now we're gonna import useState and several components from React Native libraries such as Vue, text, text input, touchable opacity, and style sheet. All right, so now we can start working on our app. Inside the app component, there are several state variables defined using the useState hook. Result, num1, num2, operator, and calculation. These state variables are used to store the calculator's data, such as user input, the current operator, and the result of the calculation. So now we're going to work on the handle num function, and it takes a parameter num and appends it to either the first number num1 or the second number num2, depending on whether the operator is currently set or not. The result is then saved in the calculation state variable. Now we're going to work on handle operator. The handle operator function sets the operator state variable to the given operator OP and saves the calculation state variable. Now we're going to work on function handle result, and it performs the calculation based on the operator state variable and the two numbers saved in num1 and num2 state variables. It then sets the result state variable to the calculated value. It clears num1, num2, and operator state variables and updates the calculation state variable. Now we go to the function handle clear, and this function resets all the state variables to their default value. Now we're going to work on the styles. We're going to want to cut them and paste them under handle clear. Monitor, this style is applied to the top of the section of the calculator where the user input and result are displayed. It set the width to 100% and the height to 150 pixels, sets the background color to dark gray, and aligns the text to the right and bottom, and adds padding to the right and bottom to give some space between the text and the edge of the monitor. Now we're gonna do monitor text. This style is applied to the text inside the monitor. It sets the color to white and the font size to 50 pixels. Now we're gonna do row. This style is applied to the rows of buttons in the calculator. It set the flex direction property to row so that the buttons are arranged horizontally. And then button, this style is applied to all the calculator buttons. It sets the flex property to 1 to allow the buttons to expand to fill all the available space. Aligns the text to the center both horizontally and vertically, and adds a border with a light gray color. Now we're going to do button text. This style is applied to the text inside the calculator buttons. It sets the font size to 30 pixels. Operator button. This style is applied to the operator button, plus, minus, so it sets the background color to light orange. And now clear button, this style is applied to the C button that clears the calculator input. It sets the background color to a dark red. Finally, the render method returns a view that contains the calculator's interface. The interface consists of a monitor section that displays the user input and the calculation result, and a series of buttons that the user can press to input numbers and operators. The buttons are arranged in 4 rows using the view component and the styles defined in the style sheet. Each button press invokes the corresponding event handler functions such as handle num or handle operator. All right, everybody. So the app should be good now. All that's left for us to do is type expo start LAN, and it will give us a barcode that we can scan on the Expo app. You want to make sure that you're connected to the same Wi-Fi that your computer that you're coding from is connected to. And that's pretty much it. This is how you get the app to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something about mobile dev. And I hope you guys would subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you like the video. And until the next one, everybody, peace out.